Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to Cities Skylines, a new Hiigara. I know, I start off here at the strip very often, but it's just such a pretty sight. Plus, I was curious to kind of watch what this guy does. And it looks like, yeah, as night kind of, the sun sets and the moon rises, more and more the hotel room lights turn on. Found another hotel asset, the Lucky Penny. A little bit of nostalgia, kind of a little more Fremont Street looking. Oh, and it kind of tweaks itself. Interesting. Anyway, welcome back. I've actually made a lot of progress in the last couple of days since I recorded last. Lots and lots and lots and lots of things. You can probably already see I got the Opera House down here. I got the Expo Center. Yeah, the Expo Center here. I've got most of the monuments out there, just because I wanted to get them placed somewhere, because I want them placed so that I can unlock these guys. Ooh, and I unlocked the medical center. Awesome. Just have a few more things to do, but I want those to be in the downtown Crater District. So, yeah, population jumped spectacularly since I was last here. Or since I last recorded. I've sort of, probably about 4 hours playing. Last we had it, I think, up to here. Yeah. So I did residential. I was like, oh, I got oil. So I did some oil. This is our oil region, and oh yeah, something I probably didn't mention earlier. Yeah, I have infinite oil, infinite stuff. So it's going to keep being oil, sucking up oil. It's not going to do the processing. But I got the oil up here, and I got a bunch of residential over here, and I've just gone through and plopped in as many of the, like the aquarium, the CO headquarters, CO utilities, CO offices. Sorry. High interest tower. I've plopped in as many of those things as I can. Actually, one of the last things I just plopped in was the zoo, which was kind of fun looking. I mean, there's like a bear, I think, thing. There's penguins. There's a lizard place. There's snacks. And there's an aviary. I'm not sure. I think this is just a support building. Oh wait, there's a sign. Fishies. Fishy. Oh, what's this? Oh, wolf. That's cool. And penguin habitat, yeah. Anyway, that's fun. So yeah, lots and lots of progress because I wanted to get the population up. I had to kind of keep going because this, it's positive right now, 6,000. But just a bit ago, it was negative 6,000 or 7,000. But then during the day, it was a positive 85,000 or 90,000. It was something way up there. It was quite high. It fluctuates drastically, and I don't understand why. Anyway, I've got pretty much everything out here kind of built up. Yeah, I could do a little more back here, but I'm not gonna. That's not. I don't know. I'm like, I could do neighborhoods back here, but not terribly worried about that. We've got this whole huge outer arc built up. The airport's doing pretty well. I actually had to go through. Whoa. I just went through and disabled some assets because while I was playing, I had about 12 planes just stuck in these takeoff loops. And these two guys that are here, they are jet plane. They are the game's stock planes. So I can't get rid of them. But I got rid of the other one, so that helps. Yeah. Let's see. I went through and to get which one was it? No, it was this one, to get the servicing services offices. I had to build 300 service type buildings, so that took a while to get there. But I've got tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all built up, and that one is there. See, already exists. Tier 6, a lot of these are hotels, but then there's the Museum of Modern Art, there's the Theater of Wonders, there's the stadium. I want to get those in downtown. The Cathedral of Institute I already plopped over here just to plop it, and then the Sea and Skyscraper I plopped over here by the other little office-y district just to get it somewhere. But I've put the other ones, I mean, you can see them all. They're all over the place. Just to get them out there. But these last 3 I want to have downtown. And that's what I want to work on next. See, look, we're up 20,000 now. That's what I want to work on next. I actually already plopped in you can see the power line here. I plopped in cargo hub to make sure that worked, and it did. I thought for some reason, I thought I'd seen it in other people's streams. I thought that ships would just travel back and forth whether I have a shipping location for them or not. Turns out not so. So I wanted to plop one to make sure I got ships, and they do, but let's see, yeah. So you can see my trail. There's 2 paths right next to each other. They come in, and then, whoa, don't go too
crazy on me.
There it is. These come in, and the ships are going to dock all along here. There's going to have 4 or 5 of them along here. And I noticed before, there was a gap in the shipping. So I located the extra tools app. So you can edit that one. You can edit I think you can edit is the plane ones in here? Yeah, you can edit the plane, the aircraft. So I might, where's their paths? Oh. They're here somewhere. Oh, that's interesting. Those aren't there. Huh. Taxway edit. This thing edit. Yeah, it just shows those paths. That's interesting. I should let you edit the airline paths? Aircraft paths, but it's not. But that's not a big deal. But see, and there's already 3 or 4 more that are stuck. Well, there's 3 total now that are stuck in that loop. Ugh, I don't know what's up with that. A part of me is tempted to, I have the 81 tile mod, tempted to activate that and just open up these couple of tiles here just so that they don't, so they hopefully don't freak out. Anyway, so I got all this gone, and I'm going to now work on the downtown area. Plus, I'm not all that trusting of Fraps right now. I thought I figured it out, but we just saw it freeze, so hopefully Fraps is in sync. Either way, I'm going to cut and work on this for a bit. We're going to have shipping and transport stuff down here. We're going to have, I think, residential up here, and the big downtown, well, yeah, downtown, like, big buildings here. A little bit of commercial and it's leisure and stuff here because I'm going to have the cruise ships down here. But shipping, yeah, I kind of like that. I'm going to try to do fun things with tunnels and access ways that just feed to like big 2-lane roads. Well, maybe not over here, but over here I kind of want, or not big 2-lane roads. Ha! No, I actually want big 6-lane one-way roads up and down, and these will feed to it, and it should work out. I haven't done like a big 6-lane one direction avenue type stuff yet, and I kind of want to try it here. And I think this might be the good location for it. Anyway, I'm going to cut away and work on that. I'll come back when I get the road network and possibly the cargo hub set up, and we'll see how things look. Be back in a flash. Alright, and we're back again. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Here's what I have for a cargo hub of cargo hubs. 5 cargo hubs all along here. Plenty of space for incoming boats, dropping off stuff, taking stuff out. Lots and lots of space. I just had a train drop off, and that loaded nice. Loaded that one up 100%. Yeah, I got trains coming in, doing their thing, dropping off their stuff, creating shipping ships. But oh yeah, this probably looks really different. So when I said I'm back again, I mean I was back and recording about 3 hours ago, and I had things going all right. It was pretty well developed. I actually had a bunch of residential and commercial here, but the freeway system was horrendous. It was really, 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 really bad. So I had to bury it. This, I think, is going to make the downtown high-end crater district a lot cleaner looking. I know it looks like a little bit of a snake's nest, but it's because it comes from 1, 2, 3 directions. And I wanted to get things split off as simply as I could. Oh, I could have done that straight to there. Duh. Anyway, so my cargo hub has one in there and one in here that feeds from those two, and then has one out that goes to 1, a 2, a 3. So that hits all three of the directions there. And then over here, this is going to be, last time I did residential and commercial, but there was so much traffic for the commercial, and the residential was just getting swamped. I think I'm flip-flopping things. I think I'm going to do some high-density commercial up here, and a bunch of leisure here. And then I'm going to have, oh, I forgot, I'm going to put a cruise ship terminal here, and we'll have touristy stuff down in here. But all of this will be, the top half at least, will be residential, high-density residential. And then the middle part here will be commercial, big commercial. So this is kind of a funky rat's nest of things too. Not horrible, but not great either. But you can see they get off here. Then there's a crossroad to the avenues. These are one way, so that way or that way. But there's a crossroad that lets you get across. Same thing here. You can choose which road to go on, which direction to go. And then we got the crossroads to connect to, of course. Same thing here. So it's kind of to service the two main roads here. And then to get on, it's all at this interchange, or this intersection, and this intersection. That doesn't look totally square for some reason. Well, I guess, okay. Oh, I think it's a slope. But here you just choose left or right, and you peel off and get on your freeway that way, or get on your freeway that way. I think it'll work. Things seem to be flowing all right. I had to fight with the game because the slope from here to here is fairly drastic, so I have to persuade it to stay underground. That's why it looks a little janky around the edges there. But you won't see it, so it doesn't really matter. I'll probably do another split off to the commercial district here. But I was laying this road after doing all of this underground stuff, and I wanted to do the other side of the avenue here, and it said, "You don't have enough money." I had like $700 left, or cims, simoleons, whatever, because I did so much underground. Underground stuff is expensive. We had also have the train going underground all the way back to the station here, the cargo terminal here. So we'll have a metro going. We'll have other things going down here. At least I'll try to. The freeways kind of go along all three levels, so I'm sure the metros will have to go weave around things, but. I'll have metro stations here. I'll have like 6 or 7 metro stations. Maybe even like 2. No, I'll probably do one big loop. Maybe do a serpentine-ish thing. Although, oh, that's something else. Something else I thought about doing was doing an underground loop, but to get it to go underneath this stuff is really horrible. Maybe I'll do like a big crescent line, because I know I can get it to cross down here somewhere. I'll just have to play with the metro lines to get that to work. But that's in the future. Ooh, nighttime. But I got my cargo hub going. I'm pretty proud of it. This is pretty much what it looked like before. I took screenshots and I tried to compare. Ooh, crime, trash. Crime! Oh, that's right. So, no, not health. It's helpful if these guys have their own. Oh, right. You are... Oh, there's no... There it is. This stuff is so much one-way roads, it does weird things. We'll put a smaller one over here. Ooh. That should help cover that. Yes, I think so. Maybe we'll just plop one over here just for funsies. And then, yeah, probably a couple police stations just so that we are covered. Same setup, though, I think. Put one more over here just to... one... here. And the cargo terminals, they apparently generate a fair amount of trash. But they each have their own incinerator, so they should dispatch, vans every so often, pickup trucks every so often, to swing past and pick up the trash. But they're not so good. Oh, see, there goes one right there. He's gonna get cleaned up now. There he is. So every so often they get sent out. Yeah, I got a lot of parking lots, cargo container yards, and then these are, it's actually 3 pieces, the big centerpiece and then the edge pieces for big warehouses. I really like these. I think they look cool down here in the shipyard. I think they kind of fit. But this is the configuration I had before. It was a one-way loop, and it seemed to work out pretty well. I never had any traffic jams. Oh yeah. Well, let's go into that. So this is one big one-way loop here, this thing around here. And then these are all, well, the roads that's part of the cargo hub, they're 2-lane roads. But the roads that feed into them, one way in, one way out. So it's it works. It flows pretty well. Nobody does anything too crazy. Ooh, I like that one. Union Pacific. They put a lot of detail into that one. Is it this one? No. One of them I think I downloaded or subscribes to has locomotive in the front and the back, and you got to do mods to make the back taillights work. Something like that. Oh, it disappeared already. Wow. Anyway, that's my cargo hub. Oh, good. Residential. I want to get something of residential going just to have something going. I know they're not going to level up yet because I don't have any services for them yet. I wanted to wait until I got a bit more cash in the bank. Yeah. But this time I'm going to try to be a little more intelligent with the freeway access. Typically, I do like doing on-ramps and off-ramps because they're simple, they're predictable, and they kind of make sense. But there was so much going on last time. There was an off-ramp here, an off-ramp here, an off-ramp here, the T-junction, an off-ramp here, and then these guys had and I did some funny curly Q off-ramps, and it just got so backed up, traffic backed up underneath all the way back to this thing here, backed up all the way across, and backed up all the way back to midway of the tunnel. So it was really, really, really messy. So, yeah, I didn't keep going with it. Okay, let's get you guys some services going here, shall we? Let's give you the big hospital. Good. And no cemeteries. Cemeteries are morbid. It's supposed to be a nice, happy place. Good. Some of that going on. Some fire coverage. Some police coverage. Is that... Oh, that's one way. That's why. Interesting. And some schooling. Interesting. The one-way... I haven't played much with one-way roads, I have to admit, and it's doing some interesting things to the game. That makes me question the direction of the roads. Huh, those vehicles are going that way, but it looks like my school bus, whatever service, can't go that way. Hold on, I gotta look at this real quick. Oh. Huh. Yeah, they're going that way. Interesting. It looks like, to me it looked like the school was going in the opposite direction for what it should, because here it says it'll backtrack that way, so it goes against the traffic flow? Oh, that's kind of weird. Huh, that's a weird little thing. Anyway, let me pop this guy in here. And then one over here. Just going overboard with the schools. That covers a bit more for the high school there. Good. So that's that. Oh, yeah, parks. Nothing too big yet. I think once I get to expanding in the back here, or along the sides, I'm going to make like a big, oh, what's it called? A big, large playground. A big, fitness type space. Ooh, that's a big park. Wow, that's huge. But that should make everybody really, really happy. They should level up quite a bit, and then they'll get some education going. Cool. Well, our money's back on its way. Residential demand is a little bit, commercial demand is peaking up a bit, though. I have been at this computer for about 5 hours tonight. That's a long time for me. My head's starting to hurt. Because it was such a headache to get the roads and everything, and then the money. So I think I'm going to call it a night now and actually go to bed because it's bedtime for me. Excuse me. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you hit like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors. I'll be back later, another episode, and we'll have a little more development. I'll try to get the commercial going too. Like I said, regular commercial, leisure, tourism, offices, and residential. But we'll get this built up pretty quickly. I do kind of want to wrap this up in the next few episodes. I think it's episode 14. So I think I want to get this up to, I think maybe take 18, maybe 20 episodes. But I do have most of these guys built. Just these last few to do. And then I should have all 5 of the monuments. Theater of Wonders, Stadium, and the Modern Art. Yeah, so I'll have all 5 of these guys built. And that's actually the first time for me to do that. So that'll be cool to get those and have those going for our town, our city, our civilization. Anyway, I got off on a tangent there again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later.